Now today I need to explain something to you about natural synchronization, and I've done this for many years, but most of the people still ask for the synchronization program. Could you all have your pens with you so that I can explain this for once? You see what I have now here. You see the quality of the animals. You remember the stud that I bought from South Africa in auction is now doing the beautiful production. Uh, Guys, this is January. We are in January, and you remember I told you that we want kids to be produced during the dry spell. My reasons are during the dry spell, the bacteria are few, the infections are few, but we have one major problem, what we call the fleas. Fleas multiply more during the survive more. They feed on the dust and blood. They multiply in the dust. So basically, that is the only major issue that we get during that period. So we put more emphasis and energy to fight it. You remember I told you how to handle that. But basically, we always produce in a dry spell. That is around June, July, August. Sometimes the season changes and it affects us because for us we have the standard uh, uh, um, weather that we know, or the climate, that this and this period we shall have this. But sometimes we do it and we get disappointed by the change of the weather, but still we handle. I've tried my best to make sure that you guys understand. So our production seasons is January, March, April, early April, because you know April we always have the rain, and then we produce from late June, July, August. Somewhere there we stop. Then we go back to January. This is what you do. Like right now, my males have been off right from December. Actually, from November, December, they have been in hibernation. They have been extra fed, and they have been out of the females. And we are going to introduce them this January. Why? Because now the mothers of this, after 18 to 21 days, they are going to come back on heat. We want those males to breed them in that period. And remember, if the animal is bred in February, we count March, April, May, June. June, July. We shall have the first production in July. So, being that we have production season, production season of 3 months. So, if we start in June, we shall do July, August, and then our end will be September. The rain will be starting. But in that very period, the males are supposed to be there. Let's say the latest animal to be bred was in, let's say, September. We count October, November, December, January, and these are the animals that you see. So, guys, and what I want you to understand is pull out the animal, introduce the animal in early February. Let it breed the animals from March, April, May. Those are 3 months of service. Then pull it out, introduce it in maybe August. That is August, September, October. Whereby, if your animals are bred from August, we are counting September. The gestation period is 5 months. That's what I want you to know. It's 5 months. So if they are bred in August, let's count September 1 month, November, December, January, and February. You'll be getting the animals. So even if you leave them in July as well, it is okay. August is okay, July is okay, and September is also okay. Then February, March, April is also okay. Guys, I want you to listen to me. Introduce them in February. Let them breed April. Those are 3 months. We shall receive goats from July, August, September. You get it? Those are 3 months as well. And then let the males also February, then pull more energy. In July, August, and September, that is an automatic set animal flock. Even if you reach a point and you leave the male to stay with the females for the rest of its life, it will definitely be automatic. Always get bred when they are on heat. So the moment the animal is pregnant, they can't be bred till when they deliver. You get it? So if you do that for 1 year and introduce animals and you pull them out, then introduce them in July, that will automatically give you a very good view and a very good setup of that very flock. Even if you leave the male there, the animals will be producing in those months. They will be producing in January, February, March, latest April. Then they will also start in July, August, September. So those are the 2 seasons that we always get. So we always give a reserve of breeding season of 3 months and also production season of 3 months. So basically, that is how you have to do the natural synchronization. I've told you the months that you have to introduce the males. It's supposed to be February, March, April. Then also put them July, August, September. Then the moment you do that, you should have streamlined your flock, and that will give you kids in a group. What are the advantages? One, you receive animals at the same time, and you take care of them at the same time, such that you are not taking care of one kid and it's making you have a sleepless night. And also, if you're a traveler, you can always program yourself that I'm not traveling in this period because I'll be receiving babies. So I have my free time during this period. You get it? Then also when you're selling, you have a group to sell. Like you get a supply and somebody needs a certain number of animals in a given period of time, you will have what to sell. Then having 2 this week, next month or 3 months, you will have another 2. The other, you have 20. That will not be economical. So this helps a lot. Guys, think about of natural synchronization. If you want to do the artificial, the hormones are there. You can streamline, but it's expensive, requires hormones, requires tests, requires a lot of things. But natural is the best. Let me, guys, just wish you the best. I think you've seen we have just started our production season, and I think right now we have over 50 kids in this section, or 30. And then at the end of 2 months, we expect to have maybe 400 or flock. Let me percent, and what brings all that? That feeding is the code of the day. So now these ones, we want to start introducing them because we decided to start producing our own pellets. We want to have these animals really in a very good shape. Let me just wish you the best, guys. See you when you see me. Bye for now.